Um, I show the result of this painting. You can probably see the good thing about this painting is the color of the white is different. I mean, it's not because it's different color because it's different darkness. So some color with a little bit blue, some color with a little bit better white, maybe purely white. That make things charming,
Mm.
because it's close to the reality. That's all. So just make, by the end, make the flower, petal, the color, um, different darkness. We will do that. Okay, that's all we need to do. And actually, when we draw the grass, that'll be the similar thing. Just make the darkness differently, right? And just make something in different color. So you probably can see we practice the same thing all the time. That'll be the darkness change of the painting, okay, for every part, okay. And related, if you see something you can draw a better shape or not, is not a big deal. I think all of you can do well. That's basic ability you all have, um, which is mean you all have that kind of talent. That's the
Mm.
foundation, but you need more. Um, just the practice and learning the techniques. Okay, you can keep working on your grass to get more and more the grass in different color and make the top a little bit various. Okay, it's kind of something
Mm.
like those, uh, not just very flat, everything line up. No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. So you can work on that. Keep working on that when you're done, and we can start to do the flower.
Do you think I should just like work on the bottom now? Do you think the top is like already good? Or just focus on the
Uh,
bottom?
yeah, you can do the bottom maybe, yeah, just to fit everywhere. Maybe the through the gap we can see the background you already painted. That is good. So the background paint you put there, it's also good, because whenever there's a gap, you can see through that kind of a background.
Mm.
So keep working on that. And yeah, later we'll start to do the flower. Um,
Okay.
Basically, we start from the very light flower to keep working on the front, brighter ones. Yeah, the result probably similar to mine. You don't have to be the same, but it's just yeah, something random, nothing
Yeah.
countable.
Mm.
And of course, you do something like this, but sometimes you can also do something like that, right? To make that various shape,
Mm.
um, kind of various and irregular. Nothing's regular. See this kind of gesture. I'm using not just the same thing, but all differently, kind of longer, shorter, different direction, and different ways. You name, you name it, everything. Uh, you can think of. And some repeating sometimes, that's also good. You need something a little bit repeating and more different things. So some leaves wider, some leaves thinner, some longer, some shorter, some darker, some lighter, something like that.
Mm.
And a little bit repeating in color, in darkness. And even the leaves, is still the background. After drawing the flower, we will draw some um, front leaves. Those leaves are um, more realistic, and those are better ones. I mean, better in shape, clear in shape.
Mm.
Yeah. You can see my result is quite messy here, actually. You can do the same thing. Oh, it's the progress. Anything different? You can fairly quick and rough to do it. So
Um,
okay, sure. Yeah. A little bit too good for these ones. So make it a little bit messier,
mm,
little bit tidy. Okay, these ones are quite tidy for the upper one. Make a little bit messier. And yeah, almost done. Yeah, just quickly finish that part because the beginning, yeah, the early part is just the background. So nothing important. Maybe you can hardly see those. Yeah, some thinner. Okay, make some thinner leaves as well.
mm.
Not everything in the same width. And you can actually start to draw the flower petals. So is that okay to draw the flower now?
I'm just gonna fill in a little bit more.
Mhm. Drawing is uh pretty simple, I think, for this one. So don't expect uh too hard or anything hard for you. Yeah, take it as the easy one. And probably just quickly done this one, I hope. Don't make it a big deal like others, which is more complicated. The good thing about drawing these kind of nature or flowers is they don't have like accurate shape you have to make.
Mm.
Anything wrong, it'll be still flower. Anything wrong will be still good.
I'm gonna draw like some
Yeah,
lighter leaves and I'll just be done.
okay. So, yeah, just you don't have to actually draw everything good and clear because we will leave it for the last. See, this is quite messy for mine, and just we do more at the end.
Mm.
let's look at the flower together. Okay, the flower we can feel. Okay, it's fine. Michael, we can finish that. So you can see the flower from these ones are pretty far.
Mm,
How to do these are pretty easy. Because it is far, um, of course, logically, it's hard to see it. Hard to see those. Uh, then you can do the contrast between this color to the background will be very low. It'll be very close color to the background. That's the only way we can do for painting. How to make this is like a contrast, big, big contrast between the brighter one and background. This is one is very close in color. The second one is very easy, very different, right? That way will make this obvious one coming out of your painting, coming out of your paper quite clear. That means closer. The closer, the clearer. So just simple like that. So you can make very, very close color with the background and draw the petals. So that'll be the far scene, the far um, petals. So that you will see far petals and close petals feel like a distance 3D in your 2D uh, painting. That'll be good thing to do. So let's just draw the flower petals with very close color. Doesn't matter how close you are, but just as close as possible, but I still can see a little bit. So you can start to do the petal. Like I said last time, the petal could be five five um facing you. That is not that's the side way you can see. And that's another way to look at the flower. Um, and what else? Some oval, okay, some oval like this.
mm,
Yeah, these ones, okay. Just this kind of shape, circle, oval, and a sideways. That's all kind of shape, so we can do like these. So let me first demonstrate the first one. Get similar color with the background, get same, and then you can just do the petals, just like that. Don't make the petal so regular. Just make the petal pretty similar, but a little bit messy. Make it a little bit sketchy because you cannot see perfect round shape uh, in the nature.
mhm.
You can just do the petal. I have done three like sideways to look at it, but also pretty irregular. Roughly the shape. Just make that. Don't make exactly the shape. And second one, make five, roughly five petals, like a rounder, oval. But I actually see this oval is quite, purposely I make it messy, make it not round, not very clear, not very tidy actually. And the idea is getting, yeah, this is rounder one. Yeah. Yeah, see, another trick to make the flower um, like naturally arranged, it'll be make some groups. Some group together, some are separating. It's stuff like that. Okay. You can start to make some kind of shape. Um, um, and then you have to make something grouped together. Um, in Chinese painting, in painting, there are some like ancient time people get experienced. Um, they have very interesting rule. They said if that is clustered, get it more clustered. The more you have, getting even more. Okay, that means somewhere if you see the if you see more flower in here, somehow happen to be together, you can get even more clustered. Yeah, density. If there's a more density, you can get even more. Okay, just do that. Okay, and then you will do pretty random thing, pretty natural thing.
Mm.
Yeah, and also you already seen um, how to draw each petal is going all this direction, right? From
Mhm.
outside go inside and leave inside a little bit, like a little bit empty center. Sounds like, feel like that is kind of darker center of the flower. Mhm. So if there's a more you feel like more flower getting together, get it even more. Yeah, that's the trick. So probably you can see very close darkness. If not very close, you can get new color and color on top. Yeah. Can I see how did you do the color of the flower? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, good, good. And the shape is good. Very irregular. Okay, that's easy because it's a far hard to see thing. But don't think of these nothing useful. It is really powerful to show far petals, give people a good sense.
Mm.
Yeah. And I'm adding a little bit holes, dark thing in there, but you don't have to, but I just want to do um darker, medium, and lighter for the background, actually. That's why I'm adding these things. I think you have all of those already. Darker, medium, and lighter, even for the background uh, thing. Okay, all right. So you can use pencil to draw some flower, and later you can work uh, in there. So some bigger flowers, some little smaller, some ovals. Yeah, you can do on yours. So maybe take a reference of my location. I just want them to be random. Flower can be up and down, some together, two together, three together, separate, stuff like that, four together, closer, linear, line up, cover each other, overlap, stuff like that. Just all kinds of those. A little bit in the sky, a little bit under the bush. See, the result will be like this, but it's your own way to roughly make it random, bigger and small, round or oval. Oval should be more, not all the flower facing you directly, right? That's why most flower are oval shape overall. I only have one flower. It's kind of sideways from the back. And one is facing you, and the rest of these are mostly just kind of oval. Okay, just to finish this drawing, and let's do then we can start to do the first um, stroke. Okay, these ones is going the same way. Still, I'm using a little bit darker one. It doesn't mean this is from far because I want to do the dark part of the flower petal. Okay, first just do the same way, going inside this kind of stroke. Make five for now. Um, make one flower. It looks the same thing with the background, far seen flower. See, inside your oval, you can do the same thing. One, two, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, doesn't matter. Um, it hardly you can see, but actually that's the dark side of the petal. Oh, I'm doing a lot more than 5 now. Just do multiple petals. So this is dark side, the foundation of the later of the petal. We will draw the lighter one on top. So this is going back to the center. Okay. Why going the stroke towards center? Because when you first start from the edge of the petal, actually the color is pretty thick. When you go into the center and then lift it up, the center is kind of like lighter. Make this kind of a hole. It's like a pit inside. So that's why you go the stroke towards center, every stroke towards center and lift up near the center. You lift up your brush, then you create kind of like gradually disappear, that kind of sense. So don't worry, it's still same with the far scene, but later you will do the lighter one on top, repeating, and it'll be differently. So it's quite easy, just go get this kind of stroke. You can still use the round brush, but each stroke feels like the flower petal a little bit round and irregular a little bit, but basically they are petals. Yeah, then I tested a little bit on the on top. I covered that with a little bit lighter color. So see the lighter color, I will do the same thing. I put this kind of stroke and lift up and still leave the background, the first one, a little bit. So it's kind of you go not a full all the way cover the whole petal. You lift it up earlier and then you still can see a little bit of this background you first put in there. And then you can see some of the dark color of the flower. So you can just use the lighter one to see the darker lighter combination, okay? Color change. Basically, you are creating the color change. So where there's a color change, you will feel the light coming out because only light can make things with color change, darkness change. See, I'm making a little bit lighter, a little bit white. on top, and I'm making a little bit different color now. Um, the lighter one is kind of facing the light. Okay, the light directly shoot here, but it's kind of curving here, and this side will be a little bit darker. So you only sometimes you only color the second layer, the lighter one only cover the half, the right side, okay, or the left side sometimes. You don't have to choose or think too much which side, just randomly give some left side, give some right side, because the light can make the flower like that. It's kind of maybe left side of the petal, each petal facing to the light. Another side, another half doesn't face the light, so that will be keeping darker. So then you can keep working on all the circles you made with your pencil. Yeah, don't worry, it's not bright enough. So just keep getting the medium darkness one done. And later you will add brighter. At the last, the white, pure white, the brightest one.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is kind of, I only colored brighter on this half, the whole petal, whole oval, and leave the other side in dark. So that's another technique to make a variety of those shapes. Every stroke go inward and don't make them too regular or similar. Like some could be a little bit bigger, some could be smaller. Okay, can I see how you're doing so far? Okay, yeah, I think good. Mm, yeah, you can do that. A little bit too big, I guess. Yeah, keep them as the biggest in your whole painting. Okay, you can
Okay.
draw medium and smaller. Okay,
Hmm.
so don't get bigger or same big like those. Not too many of those. Okay, I keep the drawing like this, the result, so you can see I actually get many layers on top. Then I have this kind of result. but you can take a reference of the shape